there is an asymmetry in the access that the developing world is having with respect to vaccines and vaccination. The second problem is financing. We don't have the US Federal Reserve. We don't have the European Central Bank. And obviously, we don't have then the fiscal space needed to counteract the impact that the pandemic has had in the social and economic areas in Latin America. But at the same time, you know, we are a region that had very high poverty, very high inequality, very high informality in the labor market. And so those structural problems and gaps are also affecting and deepening the impact of COVID-19 in our countries. So it's both. We have a combination of both factors.
And you talk about the need for international cooperation. What's interesting here is that China and Russia have stepped into the gap, and they're the two countries who are providing the most vaccinations to Latin America right now as some form of vaccine diplomacy. Do you think that this is a strategic error on part of the West?
I think that is a strategic error for their stand globally. I think that is very important that the G7 that is meeting this week and the G20 that will meet during the year will take a very straight and firm action with respect to access to vaccination. And there are several proposals that are out there. I have to also say and emphasize that Europe has been very strong in trying to finance COVAX and the multilateral instruments that are being developed for the developing world to have access to vaccination and to the technology and to the possibility of producing the vaccines in the different regions. But I think that more action is needed, and we need also the West. It's not that it's bad that China and Russia are deploying their vaccines to the developing world, and in this case to Latin America. What we need is more, because it's not enough. And so it's very important that the West will come with very strong action for us to be able to have access to the vaccines.
Secretary General, what are the key priorities when it comes to rebuilding in Latin America, and what role can private companies play?
Well, the first priority is to strengthen the multilateral system. You know, in times of crisis, multilateralism has been a powerful tool for recovery in Latin America. We need the SDRs, the special drawing rights emission, to be able to stabilize the markets and to allow the countries of Latin America and the middle-income countries to be able to recover and rebound from the pandemic. And at the same time, we need the private sector, we need investment, we need to take the opportunities also that are in front of us to invest in sustainable infrastructure, in the ecological transition, in the green economy, to invest in the digital society. We have a very young population. There are a lot of opportunities that we need to take advantage of, and we need the partnership with the private sector to be able to invest and to take advantage of those opportunities.